Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Sports Talk with Austin, your daily dose of sports and entertainment. And on today on the show, I will be talking about the head coaching carousel and the coaching hot seat heating up. And this time we are talking about Mr. Sam Pittman of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Is Sam Pittman on the hot seat for Arkansas? Let's break it down and let's talk about it and whether or not we think he should get a little faithful and that Arkansas should stay faithful and keep it together, or it's time to get rid of him. So let's break it down and let's start with Sam Hartman. Sam Pittman, excuse me, took over for several interim head coaches, and it's his job started. He took over in 2020, and Arkansas was a team that's always been middle of the pack in the SEC. Always middling. They haven't beaten Alabama in a long time, but they had gotten wins over like Florida, LSU, some of the other bigger programs along the way. But Alabama was always the one that eluded them. And a lot of Arkansas fans thought Sam Pittman was going to be the man to do that. He took over in 2020, and immediately right off the bat, just look at some of the talent he brought in to achieve that. That 2020 during a year where much recruiting wasn't allowed, or it just wasn't as big of a thing because of what was going on around the world. But just look at that what talent he was bringing in, especially in SEC country. The 31st, 25th, 26th, six twice. He especially going up against the Georgias, Alabamas, LSU, Florida's, Ole Misses of the world, and to bring in top 25 classes, top 30s, top 40s. This is pretty impressive. KJ Jefferson, Rocket Sanders come to mind, Traylon Burks, some of the star-studded ones to come out of these classes. And you see Arkansas was loaded with talent, and they were ready to go over the hump. But as Arkansas fans know, it's not all daisies and roses, and here's why. Just look at Sam Pittman's record since he took over. Records by year. 2020 he was 3-7. Okay, first year in COVID, kind of give a pass. Then 2021 9-4. Got a big season out of it. Last year 7-6, and this year currently 3-6. Now with this year, they've had some injury bugs hit them, and that's caused a lot of Arkansas's troubles. But their offense coordinator Dan Enos, he wasn't very efficient and was not scoring enough for Arkansas standards, and and that led to the overall record for Sam Pittman being at 22-23 in his current tenure, his early tenure at Arkansas, which is one game below 500. Not as bad as some of the coaches that are on the hot seat with him possibly. But I think a lot of this is on because Sam Pittman has yet to beat Alabama since he's gotten there, and that's what a lot of Arkansas fans want: consistency and to beat Alabama, make major bowl games. Which, speaking of major bowl games, he's been to two bowl games in his time in Arkansas, and he's won both. He won the Outback Bowl 24-10 over Penn State in 21-22 against the Liberty Bowl last year, and that triple overtime thrower against the Jayhawks 55-53. He's 2-0 in bowls, and he's got two big wins over Penn State and Kansas, two teams that Arkansas fans love that they got, especially Penn State, who is arguably the class of the Big Ten. But Arkansas fans are seeing this record right here of 22-23 and saying, how come you're not above 500? How come you're not getting us to SEC title games? And, with all the talent that they have brought in, just top 25 talent, top 30, and it's just not getting it done. And now Arkansas fans are getting impatient. And I think, for Sam Pittman, he's only been there 4 years. I think maybe you have to give him a break just a little bit, because he has been there only 4 years, and he's in the SEC, and the SEC is not the easiest conference to win in, as guys like Jimbo, who understands that very well, he's been very crucialized for it, and he's brought in a lot of great recruiting classes too. But you just look at that right there. He's Sam Pittman's getting talent to Arkansas. That's not the issue, but the fact that they're having seasons like they're having now, 7-6, 9-4, not beating Alabama. That's really getting under their skin and getting Arkansas fans ready to throw him out, which I don't think is fair. And like his overall record's 22-23, not too terrible, but could definitely be better. But unfortunately, or unfortunately, depending on what side of the fence you lean on, he signed a 5-year, $25 million extension this past offseason. His buyout right now, reportedly, is $12 million. So once again, it's not as bad as some buyouts. So if Arkansas does want to buy Sam Pittman out and just move on to the next coach, $12 million, it's a hefty fee, yes, but not as hefty as, like, once again, Jimbo Fisher's. But I think, in all honesty, I think a lot of this stems from the fact that they're not winning the big games that they thought Sam Pittman would. I mean, because the recruiting classes, that's not the issue. He's won them 2 major bowl games, and he's had a winning record in 21 and 22 to his and he's only 1 game under 500. I think, for Arkansas, and the fact that they're an SEC country, some fans are split down the middle on him, and I think if it was me, I would give him another year because I believe there's still time to fix it. I think, if he can get a healthy roster, unfortunately, he caught a lot of bad breaks this year. Rocket Sanders was hurt for a couple. KJ Jefferson was hurt last year. I get that that's the nature of the beast, but just give him a chance to fix it, and don't be so harsh. He's been there 4 years. I say give him 1 more year, get another sample size, and if this continues on, then maybe it's time to move on. But as you can, like I've done, like I've said, his recruiting classes are they're very good. He's only a game under 500. He's won 2 major bowls with this team: the Outback Bowl over Penn State, Liberty Bowl over Kansas, and he seems to have Arkansas going in the right direction. I think there's still plenty of time to fix this. Now that Dan Enos, he's out as offensive coordinator, and what Arkansas was with all the interim head coaches and the cluster muck that they had at coaches before. But I think Sam Pittman's done a really good job making this program very steady, middle of the pack in the SEC, and I don't think Arkansas should be too quick to judge throw him out just yet. But that's just my opinion. I know a lot of Razorback fans are split, but the numbers back it up. But if Arkansas does decide to go the other way, the buyout's currently $12 million, so it's not as steep as some are. But he just signed a 5-year, $25 million extension, so obviously Arkansas sees something in him. But it's not up for me to decide. But all very interesting, and I think the 2 big bowl wins that he got are something to speak for. The recruiting classes, once again, are very good for for Arkansas standards and for the SEC standards, especially, like I said, going up against the LSU, Georgias, Bamas, Ole Misses of the world. And 9-4, 7-6 the last 2 years, and that's even with some injuries. And hopefully this year he can maybe get them back to a bowl, because I believe Sam Pittman only being a game under 500, I don't think it's too bad. I feel like Arkansas fans are just too quick. Arkansas fans may be too quick to judge, but that's just me. But is there time to fix it? We don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please sure to like, comment, subscribe, click on the notifications. Make sure like really helps the algorithm. And you guys let me know down in the comment section. Arkansas fans, or just fans, college football fans in general, let me know. Do you agree with my take that maybe that he should get more time, or do you disagree? Just comment down below and tell me what you think of this situation overall, and tell me what you think if Sam Pittman's still got time to clean up this mess before it's too late. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Sports Talk with Austin. I'm out this thing. Peace.